Okay guys, before we do get into the video, make sure you guys do subscribe if you're not already, so that you can help me reach my end year goal of 5,000 subscribers. And a little disclaimer before we do get into this guide that I say in most of my guide videos, anywhere you use your build is fine. I'm just making this guide to help people who are trying to return to Ironsing or people who are new to Ironsing as a whole. But yeah, with the disclaimers out of the way, the Ironsing guide. So Ironsing is not a basic element, but it's a straightforward one. There's not much variability, and what I mean by that is that there are not much talents or mantras that you need to go 20 strength for, 25 speed for, or anything like that. It's mainly just going metal. Before we actually talk about the talents, let's talk about its unique ability. You get something called iron rods, and iron rods apply to the enemy when you damage them after a couple of hits or a metal ability. But there are 3 different talents or paths that you can go once you get this metal rod effect and have 75 Ironsing. First one is Metalsmith Conductor. After having 5 rods in somebody, if that opponent uses a non-Ironsing element, the mantra that they used, the damage will be turned back onto them. The second one is Metalsmith Impaler. If an enemy has 5 rods or more inside them and you press X, it pulls the rods out for damage. And there's Metalsmith Jailer. If they have 5 or more rods in them, they will be restrained in that position. And by the way, when you do press X, people can parry it, I believe. I don't know if it's just the mobs that can parry it, but I've seen it be parried by mobs mostly. But yeah, these are 3 basically main unique talents that you want to go. Depending on which one you want to go, you need to basically plan for that ahead of time before going Ironsing, so that you don't accidentally click something you don't want that kind of contradicts your build. Okay, let's get on to the talents. The talents that I say that you would want is Thornmail, so that you can just build up that iron rod more quicker. You also want to go Piercing Metal, dealing additional damage to people's armor per metal rod. Affecting them is really good, especially if you already have built up armor. There's another talent you want to go called Alloy Blood, and honestly, in my opinion, the only reason I'm telling you to go it is because it's a legendary. It's like its only legendary. Its Metalsing is only legendary, so yeah, you just want to get it because it reduces bleed damage by 75%, and bleed damage is basically true damage. 2 other talents that you want to go is Phantom's Edge. It increases your M1's range, which is always nice to have. And you also want to go, this is an important one, an Ironsinger's Instinct. Successfully dodging an attack coats you in a metal and reduces the damage of the next attack. And talking about this talent, it actually moves me on to the mantras. You want to make sure you can get Iron Skin. The reason why is because it lets you regenerate armor and basically reduces damage on you. It can reduce up to 90% of incoming damage, which is really handy if someone is mantra spamming. The way you want to use Ironsing is by mainly wanting to proc your rods, because that's where your damage is going to come into, the rods and the talents that surround your rods. But yeah, you just want to also know what mantras you want to go, because the mantras, some of the Ironsing mantras are kind of bad. It feels like the mantra was kind of rushed, but that's just my opinion. Make sure you go mantras that can help you instead of just, mess with your fighting style. But yeah, if you did enjoy this guide, make sure to comment down below if you're Ironsing, like the video so that other people may see it, and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can help me reach my end year goal of 5,000 subscribers. And most importantly, make sure to have a great day, guys, and see you guys within the next video.